Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive complimentary price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 20th of May, 2025, our system has identified Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.95. Now let's examine the stock's performance over this time frame. The stock has experienced a loss of -3.91%. This results in an average loss of -0.24% each day since it was categorized as a sell candidate. The stock currently rests within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further decreases may be forthcoming. The present 3-month trend implies a potential decrease of approximately 5.77% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from -22.48% to -1.56%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of about -5.26%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could vary from -19% to +20.42% over the next year. In current terms, this forecast would place the future price between $161.01 and $239.37. Our latest daily update for Apple features the headline, "Red Day on Wednesday for Apple." The Apple stock price experienced a decline of 1.92% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025. It dropped from $202.67 to $198.78. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.06%, with a low of $198.43 and a high of $204.50. The price has shown volatility during this period, resulting in a loss of 0.82% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume increased by 9 million shares on the last day, despite the falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, indicating a slightly elevated risk in the upcoming days. 61 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $12 billion and $60 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $260.10, while the lowest was $169.21. Currently, the stock price is 23.58% or $61.32, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Apple Inc. has made significant announcements following its Worldwide Developers Conference today. One notable highlight is the introduction of the liquid glass design alongside new services. However, analysts express concerns regarding the limited immediate impact of artificial intelligence advancements and overall valuation, which could weigh on the stock's performance in the short term. Additionally, Apple's delay in launching its personalized AI-driven Siri to meet customer expectations may further dampen investor sentiment in the immediate future. On a legal front, WhatsApp's support for Apple in its encryption case against the United Kingdom government adds a layer of fortification to the company's position amidst regulatory challenges, which could reassure investors about Apple's governance and compliance strategy. However, not all is well, as the company finds itself entangled in investigations regarding potential securities law violations. While these investigations could introduce volatility, they also present risks and possible repercussions that may affect investor confidence in the stock. In the long term, Apple's investment in innovation may still yield positive outcomes, particularly if developments stemming from today's announcements gain traction with consumers. As the global tech landscape evolves, any breakthroughs in collaboration with United States-China relations around essential materials like rare earth elements may also serve Apple's operational needs efficiently, further enhancing its growth trajectory. Monitor the stock closely, as this mixture of innovation, legal scrutiny, and evolving external factors will shape its medium and long-term outlook. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Apple a buy grade along with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush gave Apple an outperform grade with a hold action. On Sunday, the 1st of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple a buy grade along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs gave Apple a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Apple an overweight grade along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued which may impact the stock's short-term development. The Apple stock currently shows sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more negative outlook. Additionally, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance is expected at the levels of $201.93 and $204.40. A breakout above either of these levels would trigger buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, and so far the stock has declined by 6.82%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, volume has increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning sign, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 29 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from 46 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 6 days ago. The long-term moving average also signals a sell from 16 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 12 days ago. Observing the 12-month chart, we find the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 16 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 68 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages presents a buy signal from 63 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $188.38 and $181.46. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this could lead to a drop to the next support level. In this case, Apple finds support just below today's level at $188.38. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $181.46 and $172.42. This stock is typically traded at a good volume, and with minor daily changes, the risk is considered to be low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $6.07, which is an increase of 3.06% between its high and low. During the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 2.41%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.42. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $198.85. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $188.38. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo executed an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh executed an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh also conducted an insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh further executed an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 19.205. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in these last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and we have not established a stop loss. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple shows several negative indicators and is positioned within a broad and declining trend. We anticipate that it will continue to perform poorly over the next few days or weeks, leading us to maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 12th of June, we expect Apple to open higher by $1.79, starting at $200.57. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What target do you have for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.